That's right, dial in the gain, dial in the delay, dial in the reverb, dial in all the characteristics of a Guitar Hero tone. I'm gonna break down exactly what I think, based on my own influences, makes the most effective Guitar Hero-esque solo. Phrasing is essentially a person's accent on their instrument. So the way you phrase something could be like this, or something like this. You can hear the difference there. Same notes, just played in a certain way. Where you pick and choose to put certain notes will dictate your ultimate Guitar Hero power. So let me break down exactly what I mean, and if you enjoy my teaching style, there's plenty more in Guitar Super System. Check out a link down below. I've got a lot of good stuff coming for the holiday season, so if you're interested, subscribe. Thanks for your support. So I think the first thing to understand about phrasing an ultimate Guitar Hero solo is to understand the impact of playing less notes. So instead of playing like this, instead the order for now is simplicity. And yet there's so much contained in that simple two-note phrase that is valuable to a Guitar Hero's arsenal. So with this bend, for example, I could have done a pinch harmonic by accident and that would have happened. Or I could kind of get some grit into it. There's a lot of different ways to play one note, but I think understanding the value of those certain notes within maybe an otherwise faster passage or whatever guitar solo you're constructing, that concept is always going to serve you well. So I would say this is level one. Here's my improvisation, basically keeping to that single note effectiveness and really paying attention to each note. Start there. Not exactly the most technically demanding solo from a speed perspective, but the feel, I think, is what I was really concentrating on. I think the value of understanding the effect each note has over the certain chord changes could be something that we target later on when we start to add more to our Guitar Hero solo, which brings us to the second level. I'm going to introduce a little bit more speed, and I'm not gonna go too over the top for this demonstration. I'm gonna stick to like eighth notes, but you'll understand how being a little bit busy can take away from the space of the guitar solo. And that sounds great, but might be a little too much, but it can be valuable as an exercise to actually play this way over warm-ups or what have you. Just try and see how many notes you can get down, and then you'll understand maybe some passage comes out and you're like, ooh, I'm gonna keep that. However, the technical demand of being able to play stuff a little bit quicker is definitely a characteristic of most Guitar Heroes. For this next level, we're gonna focus on combining those two first levels. So we have the slow melodic attention to detail side of the first level, and then we have the technical side of the second level where we're combining fast and slow, and this is where we start to develop some phrasing because we are stopping and starting just how a human speaks, which is really what phrasing is all about. So here we go. Level 3. So now we reach the final boss, hero level. I think this is where we put it all together. I'm gonna pay attention to faster phrasing and slower phrasing, what these notes mean to certain phrase, which sort of like a sentence that I'm saying with an exclamation point on the end. I think the phrasing of a guitar player is their most valuable asset, and developing it is really fun, especially in this progressive metal context, am I right? And this is where we whip out the tricks as Guitar Heroes. We're talking whittlies, epic Guitar Hero bends. And I'm also going to introduce a little piece of gear into the equation that a lot of my favorite Guitar Heroes use, a wah pedal. I think with these powers combined, we can become a Guitar Hero. Here we go, level 4, the final level, hero level. My interpretation of what I think a Guitar Hero guitar solo sounds like. The best I can do. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.